Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Keto by Keto Kath. I'm Kath. This channel is all about my weight loss journey, or not much of a weight loss recently, but about my trials and tribulations to try and lose 56 pounds, and it's as honest as they come basically. So I'm not always successful at losing the weight. I'm trying my best to keep it on, but it's real. It really is real, and it's all about the struggles. You know, it's not easy to lose weight. It's not a perfect channel. I'm not losing every single week. You know, I am struggling, and it is about being real. So if you want to watch my struggles, come along on my journey with me. Please hit the subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit the little bell so you get notifications when I make new videos, which is usually once a week on a Friday that I make new videos. So I did mention last week I subscribed to a motivational workshop at the weekend, which I joined. It was about 2 hours long. It was very good, but I do feel the main point of the workshop was to try and get you to sign up to their program, which was thousands of dollars, which is not going to happen in a million years. And now I'm getting bombarded with about 3 emails a day. The person that ran the workshop has a very successful YouTube channel, and there is loads of motivation on his channel. I've watched the videos on the channel, and I've not learnt anything new from doing the workshop. So you could get all the information that you need if you want some motivation from the channel, watching some of the videos, and it's called Success Insider. So go and root that YouTube channel out, because the motivation has been very, very good. I needed, my own motivation was feeling really weak, and I needed some external motivation. I needed somebody to say, you know, you can do this, you can do this. So I found it really useful. I've also been watching a channel by a meathead, a weightlifter, who has a gym. He's called Mark Smelly Bell, which is a funny name, but he does 10-minute walks, and on these walks he does motivational chats. And although a lot of it is aimed at the weightlifting community, there is a lot that just really applies to people that are trying to diet and lose weight and finding that motivation to get on and do things in your life. So I would recommend you watch his channel as well, because I found his videos as much useful as the Success Insider videos as well. So the summary of what I've learned is really, I mean, it's what you know, but you just need somebody to remind you that take action now. You know, let go of the past, because your past is setting you up for failure in the future. So if you don't believe you can do it, you won't. You know, and if you keep thinking, I'm a failure, I've done it again, I've messed up, oh, I'll start again on Monday, then you're never going to do it, because you're always believing and living in your past. And you've got to really just let go. Let that go and think about the future and look to the future. There was a really good quote from workshop on Saturday, and it was from a person called Lao Tzu, and it said, when I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. How fabulous is that? And that is so apt for dieting and weight loss. You're letting go of all that baggage you carry from all those times you've tried and failed, and think about what you might be if you succeed. And that is where my motivation has come from this week. I'm thinking about when I got to my lowest, when I lost the 50 pounds, you know, I was in a size 10, UK size 10, and I think, which is a US 8, I think, something like that. But oh, I felt 8 or even a 6. I felt fabulous. You know, getting size 10 clothes on was great. I'd say now I'm a 12 to 14. So, you know, I have gained a lot of weight since I stopped dieting at Christmas, and since I find it hard. And I'm doing the worst thing, because I'm doing a couple of days dieting, and then I'm going mad, and then a couple of days dieting. So there's been this constant yo-yoing, January, February, March, and I really this week feel like I've turned a corner. I feel like I've had that inspiration from these external sources to just give myself a kick up the backside and get on with it. And that is what I need to do. I just need to knuckle down and stop messing around and stop doing 3 days and then falling off the wagon, you know, and just believing in myself and believing that I can do it. So that's going to be my motto. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. That is going to be my motto, and that is going to get me through the next few weeks. So a lot of visualization, visualizing how it felt to be size 10 and how good it's going to feel when I get there again. You know, and just holding on to that and stop feeling like, oh, look, I'm fat again, or I've got a bit of a podge on my belly now, and I don't think my face is this. You know, I'm looking at all the negatives, and I'm just going to cut it all out and focus on going forward. So I didn't do the dieting at weekend because it was Easter. all the family were home. I was cooking for my mum as well, making a nice big roast lamb leg on Sunday. So I decided to start when everybody was back at work on Tuesday morning, and I do feel since Tuesday so much better. I feel so much stronger, and I'm just keeping this focus in my mind of what it's going to feel like when I get this weight that I put back on off again, and how good I'm going to feel. And so Tuesday was like day one. You know, although I started last June, on June 27th, and I lost 50 pounds between then and Christmas, you know, really rapid weight loss really. But then I've gained over 20 pounds. I'm not even getting on the scales, because in myself, the way I feel, the scales are not going to be my friend. They're not going to show me anything that I'm going to be happy to see, and that is just another nail in the coffin, and that will bring me down, and I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on feeling good, on getting back on track. So I will weigh in when I'm ready to weigh in, but I'm just going to be accountable, plan my meals, track everything. I'll put pictures in of what I've eaten, so you can see Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday's meals that I've had, and what I've eaten this week. Yes, very much that Tuesday was day one of a new journey, and it's about letting go of the past, letting go of all that pain and all that self deprivation because I feel like a failure because I put some weight back on, and just setting myself up. The biggest thing, set yourself up to win. So one of the big messages was, you know, if you don't let go of the past and you believe you're going to fail, you're going to fail. But if you set yourself up to win, so by doing things like clearing your cupboards out, you know, if you've got danger foods in there, get rid of them. Even if the rest of the family need them, they can manage without. Just get rid of them. They're not doing you any favours. And then things like putting your gym clothes out. You know, so if you're going to go for a walk at night time, set your clothes out so that when you put them on in the morning, you're ready to go for your walk and get that exercise out of the way. Don't do it later on in the day, because just even if it means getting up half an hour earlier, go and do a long walk, because as the day goes on and you're busy and you're tired, you think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'm a bit tired, and you come up with all these excuses. So set yourself up to win, get rid of your danger foods, set your clothes out at night so you're ready for your morning routine, and that you're ready to go out and do a bit of exercise or whatever it is that makes you feel good, that will help you stay positive for the day. So this week, how did I interpret all those positive messages that I listened to at the weekend? I meal prepped for the week. I did a plan of what I was going to eat all week, and I've cooked some the evening before for the next day, so the food's there ready, so that when I'm hungry it's ready. I'm not thinking, oh, what shall I have? I've been focusing on protein sparing modified fasting, which is PSMF, and what that means is getting the protein right, getting the protein in first, but I've tried to go a bit low calorie, so not a complete fast. And the idea is with protein sparing modified fast is that for every 1 pound of my ideal weight, which is 10 stone, 140 pounds, you have 1 gram of protein per day. So I need to aim for 140 grams of protein. Now, it's not 140 grams of chicken breast or 140 grams of steak, because the whole amount of, say you weighed a steak and it was 140 grams, it's not 140 grams of protein, it's less than that, because there's water in there as well. So you've got to weigh it and track it so you know you've had exactly the right amount of protein. So I've meal prepping, I've been focusing on protein, and I've been measuring my ketones as well. So I'm not in ketosis yet. I did my ketones and my bloods after 24 hours on Wednesday, and I think it was 0.4 my ketones, and you have to be 0.5 to be in ketosis. So I'm borderline, I'm getting there, because when you've got no ketones, when you're living on carbs, it is 0. And my blood sugars were 5.9, so that's pretty good, you know, that's in an acceptable range. And I measured again Thursday night after another 24 hours of just protein, no carbs, or very, very low carbs. It was still 0.4, so I would have been happier if I'd have been in ketosis, but at least I'm getting there. So I've set myself up to win. I've got my meals ready in my head, I've got my clothes on to go out and do a little bit of walking with the dogs. I'm measuring my ketones, so I know where I'm up to. So I'm looking forward and I'm not looking back. So for next week, I'm back at work on Monday. The lockdown restrictions are lifting and non-essential retail opens. So from Monday, I'm back to grooming every day, and that will keep me busy. That's a good thing for me. I think the reason I've had this weight gain is because I've had too much time, and not knowing where you stand really, when you're going to be open, when you're not going to be open. It's really hard. And the winter, we've had the winter weather, it's been cold, but things are looking up now, looking brighter, and that makes me feel better, because I know I can get out on my bike, I know I can go for a walk. So next week I'm doing exactly the same. I'm going to meal prep and plan all week. I'm going to set myself up to win, and I'm going to think and keep my eye on the goal. So whatever it takes next week is what I'm going to do to lose the weight. So check in with me next week. Bye. If you're dieting, have a good week.